My name is Richard Cassavant. I'm going to talk about the rules that are in the Boston Rules, Building Relationships Like a Dog. There are 11 rules that I have gleaned over the past 25 years of my organizational development career that I put into a book that's unique and memorable. And the first rule is welcome, welcome, welcome. The best illustration of this rule is the picture, if you have a dog or a cat, of the fact that when you get home and you're putting the key in the door, who is the first person to meet you at the door? Is it your spouse or your kids? Do they run to meet you, or is it the dog or the cat that gets there first? I like to recall a great story about Dickens, our first Boston, that when Lana would travel and she would come back, as Dickens heard Lana put her key in the door, and as she started to open that door, there was a flurry of legs, and it became a game between Dickens and I, in terms of who would get to the door first. And when Lana would come in, there in a tumble of arms and legs and fur and hair would be both of us wanting to get to Lana first. And you know when she came in that she felt somewhat appreciated, I'm sure. So welcome, welcome, welcome is a rule that has a business metaphor to it about customer loyalty. And customer loyalty on the path to customer service, from service to satisfaction, from satisfaction to loyalty, and from loyalty to advocacy, that whole customer service pathway starts out with the idea of welcome, welcome, welcome. So welcome, welcome, welcome being the first rule is one of my favorites because, for one, it's one of the easiest things that you can do, is to get up when you know that your spouse or your significant other is coming into the door and meet them at the door. And I like to say that that is a 1% change that you can make that has 100% impact. So many times when we look at changing our behavior, we think we have to change all of it at one time, or change one thing that is so large that it takes forever. In Welcome, 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 the philosophy of the book is set up to where it is necessary and sometimes easier to make changes by 1% in 100 different things instead of 100% change in one. And welcome, welcome, welcome is that rule. Can you imagine if you were to meet your spouse at the door before the dog or the cat, how that would change the relationship? So a 1% change gives you 100% impact. And welcome, welcome, welcome is the first rule to do that in the book, The Boston Rules, Building Relationships Like a Dog.